So, hi everyone, good day and welcome to my vlog. For today's video, I'm going to talk about the searching techniques. So, in searching techniques, there are two topics, which is the linear and binary search. So, first step, I'm going to run the code program, and after I run it, I'm going to discuss it one by one. Hope you understand. First, let's open Eclipse. And now let's go to the discussion. So, import java.util.asterisk. So here that this statement can be utilized to load the Java content. So using the Java program's util package, it is made up things like utility classes, enumeration, data structures, and exceptions. So we can use scanner, but we're going to use this. So public class searching techniques. So here in the public class, so this is the members are accessible from outside the class. So we use public as an access modifier of the name searching techniques. So we name the public class searching techniques. So public static and linear search, and array, and x. Now let's go to the operation that will perform linear search and binary search. So let's start with the method linear search. Linear search function to find the index of an element. So here, this is the part. So public static and search and array and x. So in our linear search method here, so we have a public static modifiers. So an access modifier public, so an access modifier public and a non-access modifier public, which name static. So since our access modifier is public, meaning to say this method is accessible in all classes. So here, accessible siya sa all classes. So accessible siya sa public class searching techniques. Furthermore, we can directly invoke or call this method because it has non-access modifier static. So since our method has an integer return type, this method will return an integer type of data. So in other term, it has a return type. So our method search has a parameter and array, meaning to say we will be able to use its element, and the use of the parameter and x is for the target value our linear search method will find from the array and array. So let's go to the n equals to r dot length. So here we declared a variable n, then we stored the length or the size of the array to it. So we name it n as a variable. So in other words, and here this is the store. We store the variable n. So because it's empty, we store it as the length or the size of the array to it. And so since this is a linear search, we will have to traverse from the leftmost index of our array until we found the match element of our target value through if statement. So here, if statement also. So if a certain element matches or is equal to x, so equals to x, equals to x, or the or the target value, its position or index will be returned to the method. So mo return siya. So if nothing matches the target value, return -1 to method. Simply as that. So that's the method of the linear search. Now let's go to the public static and binary search. So this is the method of the static binary search. So it's same like linear search, but the method is the difference. So public static and binary search, and array and nx, so same as linear. So in our binary search method, we have a public static method modifiers also. So let's go further into its method. So here we declared a variable L, then we stored the leftmost position of our array to it, which is the index 0. So we can use like that, then so and like that. So in r equals our array that length -1, we declared a variable r and we store the last position or index of array to it. So in while, so to get the mid item of the array, we use this formula and stored it in variable m. So in f, if the middle item of the array is equal to x, its position or index will be returned to the method. So return m. So, and if the middle item of the array is less than x, or target value, that block of code, which is the L equals m plus 1, it will be executed, which will go to the left or lower part of the array. So the L equals m plus 1. Else, if the middle item, so else if the middle item of the array is greater than x, so if the middle item is greater than x, or target value, the block of code, the r equals m minus 1, it will be executed, which will go to the right or upper part of the array. If none of the elements matches or is equal of the x or target value, then return -1 to the method. And now let's go to the main method. So the public static void main string args. So here the string args is really understandable, or the public static void main string args, because in other term it is a main method which access all its method. So let's go back. So scanner SC equals new scanner system.n. So let's create an object of scanner. Here we have created an object of scanner named SC. So the system.n is the parameter is used to take input from the started input it. It works just like taking inputs from the keyboard. So this will prompt to the user to enter his or her desired size of the array, and this will read the inputted size of the user and will store it to the variable size. So the variable size. So now let's creation of array with a length of size. So this will prompt to the user to enter elements according to his or her desired size. So it's going to input size here, what you desire, and this will read the imputed elements of the user and will store it to the array here. Now let's go. So here this will prompt to the user to enter a value he or she wants the program to search. So enter value to be searched. And this will read the imputed value of the user and will be stored to the variable value. So here this will prompt to the user and will ask if the array is sorted or not. And the possible answer of the user from this question will be read this and will be stored to the variable answers. So using char and char app, so that you can use between n and you can put another words, basta n ang or y yung nasa una. Now a menu will be printed on the screen. So the system output the menu, the linear search and the binary search. So here this will prompt the user to enter his or her chosen search algorithm, whether it's linear search or binary search. And again, the answer of the user from this question will be read by this and will be stored to the variable answer. Now let's go to the switch statement. If the user's choice is A, which is a linear search, then the elements in the array are. So for this for each loop will print the elements of the array. So this now we declared a variable x which is parameter of the method linear search and binary search, and we stored to the variable value. Now we declared another variable which is named result and will store the integer, the index or position of the element or -1. or the negative 1. So if a result is equal to negative 1, the element is not present in array will be printed on the console. So this. Else, the index or location of the array will be printed on the console. Then break or return. If the user choice is B, which is binary search, its block of code will be executed. First, it will check if the answer of the user to the question is the array sorted, right? Is N, the binary is not applicable because the array is unsorted. Else, we declared a variable X is a parameter of the method linear search and binary search, and we stored the value of variable value to it. Then we declared a variable result and restores integer either the index or position of the element or negative 1. If result is equal to negative 1, the element is not present. Then will be printed on the console. Else, the index or location of the array will be printed on the console. Then break or return. Then lastly, after you choose if the output is sorted, then or unsorted, then it will print out in the last part the thank you for using this program. Then scanner SC close. And now let's run the code. So enter size of array. So here we're going to put the size of an array. So let's choose 5. Then enter 5 elements, which is the chosen size. So here we're going to put 1, 3, 4, 2, and 6. After that, enter the value to be searched. So here we're going to search which of the 5 will going to be inputted rather. Now, after value to be searched, choose your desired searching technique. Please take note that binary search is only applicable to sorted array. Then, as we know that the 5 elements is not sorted, so is the array sorted? Then we're going to say no. After, in the menu, we're going to choose between linear search and binary search. Here we're going to choose first the binary search, so we're gonna to know the output. Then after, as we see, binary search is not applicable because the array is unsorted. So kay dahil nagkita tayo. Then, however, if we choose A instead of B, then the output will be this. The elements in the array are 1, 3, 4, 2, 6, which is the chosen elements. Then the value that you search for is an index or location 1 of the array. Why is it 1? Since the 5 elements and we enter the value to be searched is 3, then the counting of the index is start to 0 to n. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in 3, the 3 located in the 1. Thank you for using this program. And that's all for the searching techniques in the linear search and binary search or menu oriented program. That's all. Thank you.